Good evening. I'm Tri-County Weather's Chief Meteorologist James Phillip for this weather forecast at 7 o'clock. Take a look at the headlines now that will take us out over the next several days. We have a stormy Monday and Tuesday morning ahead of us. Record temperatures as well for Monday and Tuesday, where temperatures will get up to 13 to 16 degrees. And then behind that, we see some colder and snowier weather that will come in for Wednesday before our beautiful dry weather for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but it does come with some colder temperatures as well. Take a look at some advisories in effect. We have a flood advisory and a wind advisory in effect for Yarmouth County, Digby County, Shelburne County, Queens County, and Lunenburg County. Heavy rainfall of 60 to 100 millimeters is expected by Tuesday night, combined with that moderate snowpack of 100 to 150 millimeters and warm temperatures. It is expected to create some flooding along the coast, streets, basements, and some flash flooding from torrential rains as well. High winds of sustained 60 to 90 km per hour and gusts of 100 to 120 km per hour is expected late day Monday through Tuesday night. These winds can cause damage to property such as roofs, shingles, windows, signs, and bring down some large trees and power lines as well. Let's take a look at the current conditions in Yarmouth right now. 0 degrees under some partly cloudy skies. Feels like -5 out there, -5 with the dew point. 72% is the humidity, and we have southwest winds from the southwest at 17 kilometers per hour. The almanac for today, the average high is 4 degrees. The average low is -3. The record high back in 2011 at a balmy 15 degrees. And the record low -12 in 1986. The sunrise this morning was at 7:45 a.m. Sunset this evening was at 4:47 p.m. Take a look now at the actual high. We only hit 0 degrees today, and the average low is -3. We actually hit only -5 this morning. Average precipitation for the month of December is 131.8 millimeters. The record precipitation for today is 36 millimeters, and we only hit 0.1 millimeters of precipitation today. Let's take a look right now as we get into the current temperatures. It is 0 degrees right now in Yarmouth. We have 2 degrees in Bacarrow Point, 1 degrees in Briar Island. It's still pretty chilly in the southern shores. It is -5 in Shelburne, -2 right now in Western Head, and -1 degree in Lunenburg, -7 as you get to Atlantic Ear and Bedford Range, and it's -5 at the Halifax International Airport. Upper Stewiacke still -10 degrees, -11 in Malay Falls, so still some very cold air across the province. But as we get that warm front go through tonight, those temperatures are going to rise overnight tonight. In fact, by morning, we are talking double-digit temperatures by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Take a look at the lows and highs for today. The record highs, of course, was in the double digits. We did not reach that anywhere near today. Here are the highs for today. It was pretty chilly. We only hit right around 0 degrees for across the Tri-County, 0 in Yarmouth, Shelburne, Briar Island. The hot spot by Carroll Point at +1 degree. That was the warmest spot, only 1 degree. The lows for this morning were pretty chilly as well. We had temperatures this morning that were pretty cold into the minus teens. -12 in Shelburne, -6 in Bacarrow Point, -5 in Yarmouth, -5 in Briar Island, -10 in Kajimik Park. It was -6 in Greenwood, -7 in Kentville, -12 in Bedford Range, -10 in Halifax Airport, -14 in Upper Stewiacke. That was the cold spot this morning, and we had several -13s in Debert and in Collegeville, and as well as in Pearsboro, where we had temperatures of -13 degrees. It was fairly cold this morning. Let's take a look at the winds right now, because the winds, they're not too bad. We have wind speeds right now of around 17 kilometers per hour in Yarmouth. We got wind speeds right now of, these just changed. It is 13 kilometers per hour in Yarmouth, around 22 kilometers per hour in Bacarrow, 13 kilometers per hour in Briar Island, 13 in Western Head, and 11 in Lunenburg. So some fairly light winds. Nothing too big yet, but those winds will increase as we get through tonight. And we don't have really any gusts out there. The only gusts we have are offshore at the Halifax Harbor at 30 kilometers per hour, 33 on Sable Island, so and 37 in Port Hawkesbury, but nothing in the Tri-Counties for terms of wind gusts yet. Let's take a look at the satellite radar right now. Big ridge of high pressure still blocking that system to our west, but as we look at the west, we do see increasing clouds, and those clouds will come in here for late tonight into tomorrow and all the way into Wednesday. So increasing clouds as we get through the night tonight. We saw beautiful blue skies today. That has ended, and we're going to see those increasing clouds ahead of our stationary front. Let's take a look at that jet stream. Here's the jet stream right now, showing that we got that small little ridge building towards the south. That ridge is going to continue to push southward into our neck of the woods, giving us some warmer air for tomorrow and Tuesday. And then that big trough over the Arctic, that comes in here for Wednesday to bring us those much cooler temperatures. Look at the thickness level. This shows a good indication of where the cold and warm air is. As we can see here, the cold air is pretty much mostly to the north over much of the prairies in northern Canada, where we see those cooler temperatures into the minus 30s and minus 40s to the far north. Those would not arrive here, but by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to see those temperatures drop down towards the minus 5 to the minus 10 range. And we're talking about wind chills that could potentially get to near minus 20 as we get into Wednesday night and into Thursday. So just a small piece of that cold air does arrive here for the middle part of next week, and even into the later part of the week as well. But another storm system comes in for Sunday, and that's going to bring some much more warmer temperatures and some more rainfall as well as we get closer to Christmas. Let's take a look right now at the hourly future weather forecast, taking us out over the next 12 hours. Mostly the partly cloudy skies as we get into all the way into 2 a.m. and then by the time we get into the overnight hours and early morning hours, we'll see cloudy skies by 3-4 a.m. and then by 5-6 in the morning, we are going to see those mostly cloudy skies and some drizzle developing, as well as some light showers, mostly towards the Digby County. I think Yarmouth and Shelburne and the South Shores, you should be dry all the way into the middle part of the morning hours. Take a look at that. Here's the look at that good system. So we have high pressure to the mostly the Midwest part of the country. There's that low pressure over Ontario, and then we have another high pressure just to our east. That's going to bring in southwest winds, and that's where we're going to get all that moisture. We're getting moisture from the Gulf, and we're getting moisture from the southwestern and southeastern states as well. And that's what's going to bring us the heavy rainfall for Tuesday morning and Monday night. And then again for Wednesday and Thursday, that back end, the cold air is going to rush in, and we're going to see some pretty significant snowfall for Wednesday as well. And we could see good amounts of 10 to 20 centimeters as well with that snow. And if the temperatures stay below minus 3 to minus 5 degrees like some of the European models have been indicating, that means we could be seeing double snowfall amounts. We could be talking much higher snowfall amounts than we originally thought, and snowfall amounts could approach near a foot. But that's a little too far ahead, so we'll stick with the rain for now. And then once that ends, we'll start talking more details on the snowfall forecast. Here's the future now, the future forecast taking us over the next 48 hours. That will time that rainfall pretty well. So we're starting with just mostly pretty clear and mostly cloudy skies right through. Again, the drizzle and showers does not arrive in our neck of the woods until we get into the late morning hours of tomorrow. into Digby area, and then that will spread into the Yarmouth and Shelburne area by the time we get into the late morning hours towards near noon hour. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, that's when we'll start to see some more widespread rainfall and the winds increasing in the late afternoon and early evening hours. By the time we get into near midnight, that's when the heaviest rain arrives from that system and the strongest wind starts to occur. And they're going to be quite strong as well. We're talking wind speeds of sustained at 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. Sustained, not gusts, just sustained. And that's enough to cause some damage. But the gusts will be over 100. In fact, we could see gusts over 110 to 120 kilometers per hour as we get into tomorrow night and into Tuesday morning. Heaviest rain again, midnight tomorrow night into Tuesday morning. In fact, early Tuesday morning, we could see some very heavy rainfall amounts of 10 to 50 millimeters per hour along the Yarmouth and Digby area. And that heavy rain does continue as we get all the way into Tuesday morning. And then by the time we get into Tuesday late morning and Tuesday afternoon hours, we'll be seeing some just drizzle and showers. We could see a few peaks of sunshine in between systems. And then as we get into late Tuesday evening into Tuesday overnight, we'll see another batch of heavy rain arrive. And we could see some heavy rainfall as well with that. And then the snow comes in here for early Wednesday. How much rainfall could we see? Well, right now, the Regime Futurecast model is indicating we could see rainfall amounts of upwards of 50 to 100 millimeters. And that's been the consensus with the rest of the other models as well. So do not be surprised if we see some rainfall amounts of 100 millimeters in many spots. I think the last rainfall will be over Shelburne County, where we could see between 50 and 80 millimeters. But still, that's a lot of rainfall. So let's take a look at the forecast now. The hourly forecast taking us out over the next several hours. So by 9 o'clock, we're looking at pretty cloudy skies and temperatures of 2 degrees. By midnight, mostly cloudy skies and +3. So again, temperatures rising as we get through the night. By 3 a.m., cloudy skies and 6 degrees. By 6 a.m. tomorrow morning when you wake up, drizzle or showers, 8 degrees. And then by 9 o'clock, drizzle or showers and temperatures of 10 degrees. Take a look at the severe weather risk for tomorrow. Damaging winds, a medium threat. No threat for tornadoes, obviously. A high threat for flooding, that's the main highest threat. And there's a low threat for some hail as well as we get some thunderstorms. Take a look at the forecast for tonight. Increasing clouds, 8 degrees, southwest winds 40 to 70 kilometers per hour. As we get into tomorrow, developing rain, 12 degrees, south-southwest winds 40 to 70 kilometers per hour. And then as we get into tomorrow night, we're looking at some increasing rain and warmer temperatures. Best chance of rain after 4 o'clock. That's when we'll see a chance of rain over 50%. But until then, through the morning hours tomorrow, we're looking at only a slight chance of rain. Tomorrow, developing rain, 12 degrees. And then for tomorrow night, 14 degrees. The temperatures continue to rise tomorrow night. Heavy rain and winds, south-southeast winds, 60 to 100 kilometers per hour. And as we get into the temperature tracker, the average high is 4 degrees, 12 on Monday, 15 on Tuesday, and then we crash from there. Wednesday, -4, Thursday, -2, Friday, -2. And take a look at the 7-day forecast. We are looking at those temperatures continuing to be cold as we get through Friday at -2. Saturday, +8 with sunshine. Sunday, rain and wind returns and 8 degrees. And for the South Shores, also looking at 12 degrees Monday. Tuesday, 16 degrees. Snow on Wednesday, -4. Sunny for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Temperatures of -2 on Thursday and Friday. 8 degrees on Saturday and 10 on Sunday. That is your Tri-County Weather Service 7 p.m. forecast. We'll have another update at 10 o'clock.